In this video, we'll discuss expressive fingerspelling. So one of the main things that you need to know about expressive fingerspelling is that is when you personally are fingerspelling a word to another person for them to read, for them to understand. So when you fingerspell, your arms are going to rest comfortably at your side, your dominant hand spelling. So your arm is going to stay in one place. Some people have the idea that it's like a typewriter moving over. That's not the case, as you probably learned so far. So just here, and whenever you fingerspell, you want it to be a fluid movement. You're not going to bounce or press each letter. You're simply going to stay in about one place and then just fingerspell from there. Okay. Do imagine your arm is stuck in concrete, but at the same time, you're going to let the letters flow together. So I want you to think print or block form of writing versus cursive writing. So if you imagine if you are taking and you're printing something and you're doing each of the individual tiles to print it or like stamping it, then you have each letter, if you're going to take the word star. So you're going to put the S in and then you're going to put the T, then the A, then the R. So you're not doing that in American Sign Language. Whenever you're fingerspelling, you're going to go very smoothly. So instead of S, T, A, R, that would be stamping or pressing it out, you're going to have it blend together like cursive. Star. Okay, so each letter is still completely recognizable. We're not talking chicken scratch or doctor's handwriting. We're talking just about clear, pretty cursive, all of it flowing together. So star. Okay, so each letter is formed, but there might be some slight shortcuts taken, but you can still understand each one. So when you fingerspell, some important things to realize is that when you have a double letter, you're going to usually slide away from your body. You can also do a bounce. Some people prefer that. So let's take the word starry, since we're going with the star theme here. Okay, so if you have S-T-A-R-R-Y, starry. So this is my right side over here. So you have the center line down the middle of your body. So you want to go away from your center line. You don't want to cross it. So you would go S-T-A-R-R-Y. Okay? If you were left-handed, you would go S-T-A-R-R-Y. So both ways you're going out to the sides. So when you fingerspell a word, the best practice is to hold the first letter and then to go into the rest of them. So this means that each letter must be recognizable, but when you are fingerspelling, the most important letters are the first and the last, and you can fill in everything else from whether you see a tall movement, like an R is a taller letter, or an A, which is a fifth letter. So if you have a P, this would be a down letter. If you have an E, this would be a fifth letter. If you have an R, it would be, they're called up letters. Okay, or maybe you have a G or an H, those are side letters. So that way you're able to differentiate, you're able to go, okay, there was an S and then there was a Y. Okay, I know what could be in there. So you can fill in how many letters or the time that it took them to fingerspell that for how many letters you think it was. It could also be the shape of the letter. So all of those things will help you fill it in. But most important is the first letter and the last letter. So as you are fingerspelling, you want your hands to be loose. So as you're going, then all of it kind of blends together. You're not going to make any letters real strong. You're not going to really, curve your finger around for the R or really tuck in the in. You're just going to spell each letter, make it flow. But you do still want to make sure that you can tell all of the letters apart. So that's what you need to know for expressive fingerspelling.